afternoon everyone, and welcome back to my channel and today's video. So I thought I would film a video and put on a face and makeup of products I have been loving. So I have them all in here, and my cloth and everything. Some products is just stuff I would use anyway because I haven't got a second one or something. So I'm going to get into it. Now the only reason I pulled this chilled out palette for on this look is for that dark brown there, because I use that for eyebrows. I've got Squidge All Damp, which can also sit there. And we've got a chunk out of it. Wow, that. I also reverted back to that. You see, if I don't get rid of it quick enough, I'll put it back in. But it's been okay, so far so good. So anyway, I haven't primed my eyelids because I've completely forgotten about them. So I'm going to quickly do that and I'll be back. Eyelids primed and ready. What I have been using is the Rumour Base Eye Base from P. Louise. And I like this a lot. I do use my Revolution one, but I've been reaching for this a hell of a lot. What is this on there? Oh, grand. Yeah. Eyeshadow or something, I don't know. Anyway, I've been using that. So I'm going to go in with this palette here, which is Revolution Find brand, which they do not sell anymore. And it's a shame because it's a beautiful and really easy to work with palette. And I don't think I've used this on my channel before. But I've had this a while and I've been really loving it, as you can see. So I'm going to mix that light brown there and that dark brown there. And I'm just going to run that through the crease. And I might try this mirror, because it's very small. So run this quickly through the crease. I do have some issues with part of my eyes holding on to colour more than others. I don't know what's going on there. My eyelids are, not my eyelids, the crease has been a bit weird and it's been holding on to colour in patches on one eye, and this one's the one. I don't know what's going on. It never used to do that. Just going to do another one just to deepen it a little more. Yeah, it's doing it again. And I've tried to alter it and I've gone in with different base, you know, I've gone in with Revolution base and it still does it. I don't know what's happening. I have done all my skincare today. I am using along with the eye stuff, which I'm still testing out properly for you, because I like to give things a proper test rather than just say, I've used this for 2 days and it's good, because that is not a proper test. So I'm still testing that out, and I have run into possibly a couple of issues, which I'm not sure if it's that or not. So, you know, I've had to stop using it for a few days and see. But I also purchased from Lidl a facial wash because I needed another one, because I've finally got my skincare routine a bit better, because it had gone a bit wiry, and that seems to be causing dryness around here and on my forehead. So I just layer that down like that. So that is basically the crease shade. I'm just going to try and blend that more quickly. Never do you faff any more than you do when you're filming. You'll faff with eyeshadow like hell. I do. But if I'm not filming, I don't tend to faff around with it. But when I am, I'm going, that don't look right. But it is fine. I'm doing a faff. I'm faffing. And I'm covering my face up, aren't I? Right, that'll do, that's fine. If you can see what I mean, it's clinging there, and I don't know why it's doing it. So I'm going to put that brush away because I'm not using that for the next step. So the next colour, did I go in with that yesterday? Because that that was nice yesterday. I'm going to swatch this in a minute for you just to show you it. Or I might do it on a short. It will cut down the video length. Yeah, I'm going in with that one again. I'm going in with that shade there. Now, these haven't got shade names. I'm going to try not to blind you with this mirror, but unfortunately it did flash then. I just pop this on the lid. Yeah, I got this a while ago, quite some time ago, and it's still alright. Nothing wrong with the palette, it hasn't gone funky. Because I think I've had it about a couple of years. And not a palette I really drag out the drawer, unfortunately, even though I really like it when I use it. And then one of the days a few weeks back, I dragged it out the drawer. And because this makes you feel like you're wearing, I don't know whether it's the colours or I don't know the feel of the eyeshadows or whatever, because they're nice and soft. But this makes you feel like you're wearing something really fancy, and I don't know why. And it makes you feel like it's really glam. I have no clue. I don't know why, but this palette always makes that happen. Anyway, so I pulled this palette out again, and I've been using it ever since. I've just gravitated towards it. It's such a beautiful palette. I don't know why I haven't been using it for such a long time, but now it's in my everyday makeup, which is normally my silvery case. If you've not seen it, I did a video on it. And I put all my daily stuff in there, and that works for me. It was a case that was full of makeup what Stuart bought for me, which, to be fair, his heart was in the right place, but the makeup really wasn't that great. So I did, however, over time, over the last couple of years or so, get rid of a lot of it and just keep some of the not the eyeshadows, keep some of the nail polishes, even though I'm not using them again. And there will be a nail polish video coming soon because I want you to choose my colours. So keep an eye out. And today's video is, and you would have seen it by now, is the taste test for that 80p cheesecake. Honestly, I thought they was having a joke. That's why for 2 times, we went about 3 weeks before and we seen it. And I said, no, that's got to be wrong. There's no way that's 80p. So I won't buy it because I thought it's not going to come up 80p, it's going to come up £3.80. And I thought they was having a laugh. I did honestly think Lidl was having a joke. And they priced it wrong, and I don't know. I just got untrusting on the price. So we didn't buy it. And then we got there again this week, and he said, well, it's still here and it's still 80p. And I went, oh, go on then, we'll see. And it was 80p. So I was totally wrong. So that is how it looks. And I really love the colour. I really do. It's like a greyish brown, but it's gorgeous. I'm going to just, you know, do my usual. Just going to pop a little bit there. Right. Well, I have come on here to film also today to try and get my head going a bit right, because I always do enjoy filming and I'm not in a good place, to be fair. So the next product is this BB cream. I've been using this and it's a pure one. I got it from Home Bargains. I think I did a review of this, I'm pretty sure I have. And I've been really liking this. And it's in the shade Light, although I think that's questionable. And it looks a bit crappy because, you know, I've been going in with it every day for a long time. And I don't use anything like the sponger anymore because you don't need it with BB cream. My hands are clean. Honestly, there's going to be so many edits on this video because I can't get my words out clearly. I'll just put a few blobs on like that, and then I am massaging it with my fingers, because the BB creams, you don't need to use brushes or sponges. You mean you can, by all means, and I have done, but you don't have to. BB creams are just a tinted moisturiser, really. Albeit that one isn't really light. It doesn't seem to look too dark, if you know what I mean. So I'm going with it. I've currently got a Spider-Man film paused. I'm watching No Way Home, so I've been watching all the Spider-Man. I've watched all the Superman. Still love the old Supermans with Christopher Reeves rather than the new one. In fact, the new ones are pretty crap, to be honest. Go to the old ones. Go to them. They're the better ones. I've watched all the Batman ones and I wasn't overly enthralled with any of those. From 90s all the way up to present day, I just wasn't. Batman isn't really for me. I thought it was, but it's not. It's not my thing. So I watched them and now I'm on Spider-Man, and this is the last one on this. And then I think I'm going to go, I don't know, Deadpool or something, I'm not sure. That is so funny. Ant-Man maybe, because there is one film of Ant-Man I haven't seen yet. So, might be doing that. Right, so as you can see, that's on. I'm waffling and I don't know what I'm saying. Got that laid down. So I've just got a bit of tissue there which I lay on the bed when I sit on here and do it, because I've tried to keep the makeup contained. It seems to go everywhere no matter what, especially face powder. Okay, so I now have concealer to do, and I'll do that a little bit different. So I'm using the Revolution Pro Full Cover Camouflage Concealer in the shade C2, and I'm hoping this doesn't tear and go everywhere, because you've got to be careful because you tend to get holes there, which I found out when I first used this and it split. So what I do, I'll do these 4 little dots on my hand, and then I will get my little mirror and I'll get one of the dots, and I'm trying not to get it here onto the lower lash line because I've got more creases. I don't want it to settle in the creases, although it's quite difficult to do, but I just use the warmth of my finger to pop it on. So we'll go to the second dot and do the same, because when you have an application, when you have a doe fur, it's easy to just pop it on, but when you've got this squeegee tube, I thought, how am I going to do this? You know, the sort of things that go through your head. And then I realised this way was the best way. And I'm going to just do my nose. I don't think it's really doing a lot for the enders there. Still filming, yeah. Because it is possible I could start talking. I'm not pressed go to film, you know. Oh, that's happened. Right, so now I'm going to get squidge. And I just want to tap it in a bit more. And the concealer is done. Now, it doesn't look like it's very good on camera, but it is better in person. It looks a lot better in person. It looks fine. It's just camera lighting and the ring light, you know, doesn't always work very well. So then what I do is, when I can find that little boy, oh dear, she's trouble with having this basket. All the things come out of the holes, falling everywhere. So I've been using my regular powder. This is not the Ciato one. It's my Revolution one. It's say baking, but I use it just as a, you know, setting powder, and it's fine. I've had it ages. Oh, no idea. It must have been a bottomless tub. Keep swapping it into this because the main container for this is tiny. So the tiny lid, you won't get your brush in there because I use a great big puffy brush and there was no way of getting it in. So I'm using this. Still got loads. I don't understand. Right. I've got the littlest amount on there because I'm in my 50s. And you do not need a lot of powder. Your skin's drying out anyway. And as Kim's been saying on her videos, Fairly Average Mom, you can't make a silk purse out of sow's ear. So I just pop on a little bit of powder, and there we go. I don't use too much. I use as little as possible. Tap it off the brush, and there's always some left on the brush if you need to top it later on. Right, I'm going to continue and go back in with the end of this brush, that end, and I'm going to mix those two colours again together, what I used on the crease, and I'm going to pop them on the lower lash line. And I tend to just dab it on as close to the lash line as possible. I don't want it dragging down anymore. So it's just there rather than coming down lower. I'm aware I'm covering my face, but I need this mirror as close as possible on this part. And then blind at the back. There. So I'm just going to use a puffy brush just to see if I've got any fallout. Just go along it like that. And then I'm going, packaging broken. So then I have the palette in my hand, I'm looking for one. I'm going to go in with that white shade there. Sorry everyone, I'm blinding you. I'm going in with that white shade there. It's very difficult not to do that with a mirror. And I'm just going to pop that with my finger on the inner corner, just to brighten up the inner corner of my eye. Like that. I'm doing it with a little finger again rather than a brush. Maybe I should have done brush. Sometimes I use finger. And that is done. Now I'm going to go in with my eyebrow products and do my brows quickly. Move some of the packaging there because I've got my blusher here but it's broken packaging. I've just taken a few minutes to try and organise that because everything's everywhere. Not the best idea. Maybe I should have had a tub one out the holes. That little basket's cute, but you know, for little items it's no good. So I've got my little spoilie in my hand. I'm just going to go run this big spoilie over there. And then with this little one, I'll go in with that brown shade there and I'll just use that to do my brows with this little spoolie, and it really works. And I bought a product, my brows need a bit of a tidy up. I bought a product ages ago and never reviewed, eyebrow stencils. And I ended up using them off camera, and I like it. I do like it. I got the hang of it a bit. I thought the thing had run out of product after one use. I thought, well, that's clever. It's not got a lot of product here. Oh well, I can use night shadow. No. In the lid part is where the product is. I thought it was the other bit. So anyway, I figured that out. And yeah, it is pretty good. But myself and Neil both said I look weird with eyebrows. You know, thicker eyebrows when I don't have thicker eyebrows. He's used to my face looking like this with, you know, trashed eyebrows. And I'm used to it too. So yeah, it was a bit odd. So I haven't used it since. Plus, I can make some big mistakes for that. It's not the left side I have a problem with, it's the right side. It just doesn't work out for me very well sometimes. But I figured out this idea. Hang on a minute, I wonder if a spoolie would work. And it does, but I do go in with this angle brow brush just to fill in that blank bit there. So it's just an angle brow brush. It's Lidl's, I think, or Aldi's, I'm not sure. And so I do that. I'm really all over the place there. I'm sorry about that. Like I say, mental health isn't great, but I wanted to just film and see if it got better. Seriously, it's not doing it. I don't anymore highlight my brow bone because it is getting more puffier and it's coming down more over my lid. And I just think, why do I want to highlight the fact that that's getting more puffier and looking older? I don't need to do that, so I'm no longer doing it. So I don't highlight the brow bone anymore because of that reason. Nobody wants to see the worst part of your face highlighted like a beacon. That's what I say. So I'm now going to do my eyeliner. This video is terrible, so I'm really sorry. So I didn't show you that. It's just a brown eyeliner I'm using from the company Fashion Best Colour or something. Anyway, it's just a cheap one. And I just use that as my eyeliner for the waterline. I don't use black eyeliner very much now on the waterline because one, it can be a bit harsh for older skin, and two, it bleeds throughout the day on the outer corners, and then I've just got black on the outer corner after a few hours. So I've stopped using it. And this is softer, brown softer. I say also brown mascara softer, but I do like black mascara. So I'm going to quickly try and curl these lashes. This lash curler I think was from Wilko, but I'm not really sure. That closed all its stores down. Was it last year, year before? See, I say I'm getting rid of eyelash curlers and then I don't, because they hang around too long waiting to be got rid of when I've done the video to say I'm getting rid of stuff, and they end up back in the collection again. It's working. So now I'm going in with my trusty Essence waterproof mascara, and it's the All Eyes on Me, and I'm hoping to be able to buy a new one of these. I think Amazon have it, because we haven't got anywhere that sell Essence makeup to my knowledge, and Wilko was the place that sold it. And of course, Wilko being closed, you can use online on Wilko, I'm pretty sure, so maybe I can buy it from there eventually, you know. Not like we've got the money to spend on stuff like that right now. We are still skint. Because this is taking forever with the house. I mean, I say I won't talk about it, but maybe I should. Maybe I should just come out with it. Because everything that can happen is happening. Everything that shouldn't happen is happening. And if you want to know something, if you're looking to buy property or sell property, do not use the company Move With Us. Do not use them. And if you need legal services, do not use Co-op either. Trust me on this. Trust me. Terrible. Don't use them. Because I swear they're trying to get my money and pull the house from under me. I swear they are. They say to you, oh, it's all stress-free. No, it isn't. I'm stressed up to the eyeballs. It wasn't meant to be a rant about that, but, you know. Right, I'm going to get my puffy blush brush, because I've been really loving this. I was going in with the shimmery blush on, I really liked it. The Ciate one. But the Ciate one just sat there, not doing anything, for a whole evening, and the next day the packaging broke, although that might have been broken before. Packaging and high-end stuff breaks easier than the cheaper stuff, I have found. Anyway, and just by sitting there doing nothing, I opened it up and the product was broken. Can't believe it, honestly. I really like the product, but oh, you know, you're paying high-end prices for stuff like this. I didn't, but it was gifted to me. But, you know, it's disgusting. It really is. So anyway, so I was in the drawers and I just thought, what can I use again? Let's use something different. And I ended up pulling out this Revolution blusher, Reloaded blusher in Lovestruck. And the packaging is broken. I've had it a long time before it did that. And yeah, so I've really been loving it. Absolutely love this colour. It is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful, if you can see it. Yeah, almost. It's quite light, but you can build it. But I like it light, so I just dab into that. And then I always like to bring it up at the side, not pull it down on my cheeks or anything too far. Try and lift the face, you know. There. Yeah, you can see that. That is all I like to have on. I'm not going to put on any more because I'll go off camera and I'll look like Aunt Sally. Don't need that. And then I use this highlighter. And this is the Belpierre one. As you can see, the packaging is trashed. I've had to put tape over it because it went in half. As you can see, it's bendy and just broke, and that will come out sometimes, so I have to press it back in. Honestly, these high-end brands that are charging £25 for packaging that breaks like that, it is disgusting. I've got cheaper stuff at the packaging still in one piece on. Not that blusher, but there you go. Anyway, so then I'm using this pinky shade there, and I just dab my finger in now. I don't use a highlighter brush. I just dab my finger in, and on this cheekbone here, I'll just do there. I don't need to, at 50 odd years of age, being to the gods. I just don't. I like something, and I do go over it sometimes, like just now, but I like something that is a bit more subtle, and then what's left on the finger I can just get down the nose. But as you can see, it's a bit. Let's turn this ring light off, you might feel better. No, you're not. Actually, I meant to put this on warm today and I forgot. As you can see, it's just subtle. It looks a bit more blinding. It's not. And I like that. I don't want a massive beaming face. I just don't. I think it ages you as well. Okay, so I haven't really been wearing lipstick. So I have, because if I'm in the house a lot of times, I don't need to wear lipstick, to be honest. I don't see the point. I just don't. So I've just been using my P. Louise Protect Your Pout Blue Raspberry Lip Balm, and I love it. Or I will use my lip oil, which I use twice a day anyway. I'll use that at night and morning as part of my skincare routine. I'll squeeze out a little much. And that's all I need. That's it. And if I'm going in with a lipstick because I'm going over the road or something, I usually use Soph's Cake one, my usual favourite. So yeah, that is it. That's all I do. So here is the look. I hope you enjoyed this mishmash of a video, because I think it's a bit of a mess, to be honest. Whether I put it off is... If you're seeing this video, I've obviously put it off. Put it that way. I'm going to swatch that palette on a short, rather than do it now. So, I'm going to go. I will see you again next time. Take care, everyone. And if I don't do a video before Christmas, if you do celebrate Christmas, Happy Christmas to you. I hope you have a lovely day. If you don't, then just, you know, like me, I don't. Just have as relaxing day as you possibly can and do some fun things. Christmas isn't always the nicest time for people, and it's definitely not the nicest time for me. It's not been for years, to be honest, but it's certainly not anymore, more so. I'm not looking forward to it. In fact, I'm going to do solstice this year, winter solstice, which is more close to my heart anyway, which is 21st of December. And so I'm going to do that. And as you can see, I've still got the what's it called? The bats on the door. I just like them so much. I thought, oh yeah, let's keep it with the bats. But I was going to change up that backdrop, but I will change it. Anyway, you know, it's a backdrop of sorts. So I will see you soon. But like I say, if you don't celebrate the day, I totally understand. I have been through so many bad things before Christmas is come over a set period of time, and it's killed it for me. So, you know, and as you get older you lose more people, and it kills it every time. So I understand that. So just try and get through the day how you want to. If you sleep through the whole day, no one's going to blame you, are they? So anyway, I will see you very soon. Goodbye everyone.